Hey guys, welcome back to channel Clay. I hope you're doing well wherever you are in this crazy world. Now this is just going to be a quick little video on the LA fires and the coverage that I've seen with Harry and Meghan helping out, because Meghan is LA native born. That's where she grew up. That's her home. And so of course, because every move they make is scrutinized, they twist it to be negative, no matter how positive it is. Even if they're just helping people, it's somehow skewed to be negative and self-serving. And while they are there helping in this situation of devastation, these fires that took over LA, Malibu, the Palisades, the Hollywood Hills, and has destroyed people's homes that they have had for years, that have been in their families, and they're just gone, just like that, gone. All of the belongings inside, and it's a sad situation, and my heart goes out to these people. And yes, a lot of them are big name celebrities who have lost their homes. It's a long list of celebrities who lost their homes, and yes, it's going to be easier for them to rebuild, but there's a lot of other people who don't have that same money to work with to rebuild so easily. And just regular people like you and I. And then I was hearing that in LA, I guess they had dropped people's insurance right before this, or didn't renew their insurance, so they're not even getting covered. It's a real shit situation. And it's Blair. Yes, lovey. Hi. What's going on? You're sleepy. We're gonna take a nap in a little bit, okay? But not only are these people losing their homes, it's literally land, trees, habitats for creatures, little, the deers and all the little animals out there that are also being harmed. There's pets that are being displaced. The shelters are like up to here, and animals that are burned who need medical care. It's a sad situation. It's hella stressful. There's a lot of people helping as they can, which is the thing to do. So I really don't understand why anybody's getting backlash by just simply trying to help. They're just trying to help. There. So Harry and Meghan are out there helping. I know Bethany Frankel, she does her Be Strong. She's not getting any backlash about helping out. But when Harry and Meghan are helping out, it's, oh, you're trying to basically get publicity off of this situation that's horrible for many people, where this is what they do. They do charity work. This is literally what they do. And it's her hometown. It's her city. It's where she grew up. Why would she not come out? Because then I also saw when they had just posted like resources on their social media, people were like, well, oh, why aren't they actually doing anything? Da, 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 da. And then as soon as they go out and do something, it's an issue because they're photographed out there. They didn't have backgrid out there. All of the footage I saw was from TMZ. They know that LA is heavily populated with stars and celebrities, whatever. Of course, their paparazzi are out there. You already know they're inappropriate as hell. They're always on the scene once somebody dies, like a little celebrity or whatever, randomly, or they just somehow are at the scene at the right time to get the first coverage. It's really fucking weird. But of course, TMZ paparazzi are out there, and they were just there, showed up, dressed down, and got down and did the work that needed to be done, handing out food, handing out clothes, what have you. They're meeting with the governor, talking to people, showing love, showing emotion. But that's a fucking issue. But all these other people can show them out there doing their resourceful work and helping out. But if Harry and Meghan do it, it's an issue. Why is Bethany not getting backlash? Why aren't the other ladies, what's his face? Gavin Newsom's wife was out there. Why isn't she getting backlash? It's what you should be doing if you can, is helping out. It's better than just sending a check. I'm sure they did that as well, but like actually going out there and doing the hard, dirty work is what they're doing. Whereas you have the Waleses who like to do staged photographs, okay? This is Kate. She's wearing heels and a white dress and gloves to pick up boxes. There's a cameraman like right here taking this stage fucking photo. She's at like a baby bank or something. But this is an issue for Meghan to be out here with her husband passing out food. I think that's Gavin's wife right there. But that's an issue. Anything they do, they're damned if they do, they're damned if they don't. If they didn't go out there and help, they would have been screaming how this is your town, this is your city, she should have been out there, this and another. She goes out there, oh, you're just trying to be photographed, you're trying to get publicity, you're using this for self-serving terms, you're a narcissist, making fun of how she's dressed. How was she supposed to show up, y'all? She's wearing a denim button down, leggings, and a ball cap. Like, what the hell? And sneakers. But Kate is in a full white dress, gloves, and fucking heels, and y'all acting like she about to go out here and do some work at the baby bank. In heels and a white dress. It's crazy. This is literally the wider frame, and you see the photographer right here in this hella staged pic of Kate. She's at like a baby bank or food bank or something. But the fact of the matter is, this is staged. Harry and Meghan are out here doing the work, talking to the people. I don't get the coverage that, like, it's the most interesting thing in the world. Oh, this is the picture I'll never forget. This is William doing the same fucking stage shit at a food bank, acting like he's cooking some soup or storing something. The stove isn't on. The knobs are off. Fake as hell. It's so fake. But God forbid, Harry and Meghan, this is the full outfit that Kate had on. She was at a baby bank. Heels. I mean, it's just not fair. It will forever not be fair. But I just think it's so cool to see them out here. And it's so. And also, Fox News was calling Meghan Princess Markle.
Who are doing the same thing. People have reached out
to me. But she's out here
who are doing the
talking
same
to
thing.
people.
People have reached out to me. How can I help? And it's so frustrating because a lot of people want to donate goods.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
when
they're just
evacuees don't have a place to save goods, you know, it's not really helpful.
Like, Harry's dressed down in a cap and a shirt and some jeans. They're talking to the governor, like, with the mayor. What is the issue, y'all? Like, really, what is the issue? Pasadena Mayor Victor Gordo found Prince Harry sitting with an elderly evacuee at the convention center who requested a donut rather than a healthier snack on hand. Harry raced off and 10 minutes later returned with a donut for him, and the man never knew who he was. There was a video of Gavin Newsom's wife, I believe that's her, correct me if I'm wrong, but she said she was so busy doing stuff, she didn't even realize that was Harry and Meghan that was standing beside her in one of the videos, because that's how low-key they were. They were just trying to get shit done. Hand out the food, get the stuff to the people. What is the problem? We saw Mexico sent over firefighters. I saw the helicopters. Thank you, Mexico. We saw Canada sending over support and help with like water planes and shit. Thank you, Canada. What has the UK done? What has the Wales done? Did they send a donation check or anything? I mean, like, they actually have action. They don't just talk about it. They do the work. They went out there. I didn't see a whole bunch of security around them. I'm sure they're there. But they were out there like a regular person. You and I. She's not got all this makeup on. She don't got a whole bunch of jewelry and shit on. She's not wearing heels and like gloves. She's being normal. I just don't get why. This is her with the Central Kitchen founder, Chef Jose Andres. And he's like, look at that. He's happy they're there. For a lot of people who like to say, oh, they're shunned. Hollywood doesn't like them. This is her giving somebody a hug. Hold up. They were talking. And these are just like cameras of people who are like out here and they're like, oh shit, that's Harry and Meghan, and they start video recording. This is what happens. This is like what normally happens. You remember when in the beginning of last year, I think it was when Kate was MIA and she was missing, and they tried to come out and say that they had gone to like this farm store or something, but nobody was able to get like a clear video or picture of her. But it's like, nobody has a phone in 2024 at that time that could have taken a video just like they did here of Harry and Meghan. It was a bunch of bullshit. But it's so interesting. Again, TMZ watermark. I haven't seen any backgrid photos, which is what people say are they're the one that people call in to get their photos taken. And this is Fox News calling her.
Was also giving out food. You see, there we have a better shot
Princess
of Princess Markle as
Princess
Meghan
Markle.
as she's wearing that LA ball cap. And,
Princess Markle. They put their money where their mouth is. I mean, it would have been so easy just to send a check and sit in the comfort of your home and not do shit. But they got out there and went out there. Talked to the people. Saw the devastation. It's crazy. Anyway, I just think that it's very cruel for people to take shots at a couple who are just trying to help out. And it's a lot more than what you're doing, sitting on Twitter spouting absolute BS. I hope that you've also donated if you're going to talk about how someone is choosing to support. I hope that you've donated. I hope that you're doing your part to help these people out if you don't feel like Harry and Meghan are doing things in an appropriate manner or aren't doing it correctly. So there's nothing wrong with helping. They're out there. They're clearly welcome to be out there. The guy heading the whole food kitchen was literally embracing Meghan like in a fatherly way. They seem super comfortable. And I just think the stark contrast of seeing Kate and William out at a baby bank in a full white dress and heels and gloves to hold a box with the photographer right here. Yet people want to say, want to praise that and say she's so hardworking and she's so strong, which I'm sure in some ways she is. The more they keep going and showing their hatefulness, the more they make it very apparent what this is all about. They just tell them themselves. They make it so apparent what it's about, because how do you praise Kate in her white dress and heels but have an issue with Meghan out there being with the people, passing out food, clothes, what have you? Like, so crazy to me. Anyway, you guys, if you can help out, help out. If you can't, thoughts and prayers. It's just a crazy situation, and I don't know how these people are ever going to be able to rebuild, especially around like the Malibu beachfront homes. I saw somewhere that maybe that they're not even going to allow people to rebuild there or something. I mean, it's prime real estate, but it's just sad. It's sad. Imagine all of your ish. Like, I'm looking around. I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, all of your ish just being up in flames. Gone. Just gone. It's terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible. And seeing those pictures, it looks like a freaking war zone. Some apocalyptic shit. Like, it's just... 2025 has started off with a bang. I shouldn't have said that word, but it started off real wild. And yeah, you guys, I'm gonna see you in another video. Okay, so I am adding to this because I just saw this on Twitter. Meghan is now delaying the release of her new special, With Love, Meghan. to March 4th from January 15th. And this is due to the California fires because they are focusing in on that right now and they really don't want to draw attention away from what's happening in the fires, getting them support and everything like that. And we'll deal with Meghan and her special with Netflix and her partnership with Netflix in March. And I just have to say, to be able to have that type of control over your creative project, to say, hey, I want to push this back a couple of months because right now I'm focusing on X, Y, and Z, that means they're in a true partnership with Netflix. So to me, for all of those people that were saying that they were out of the Netflix contract and Netflix didn't want to work with them anymore and this and another, is a bunch of BS, because very clearly I see that Netflix works closely with them if they're able to move their whole premiere of a whole special to a couple months in the future. So I think that that is the right way to go about things, because we have also the inauguration coming up on the 20th. Like, there's just a lot going on right now, and I think that they want their special to come out when it is in a, I hate to say it because this is 2025. I'm trying to be positive. I'm hoping things get better, but it seems like every day there's just shit popping off. But I guess they're hoping that things are settled by March 4th and it'll be a release and will feel better talking about and promoting the special, because we don't know what type of plans they have to promote this special that kind of would have not sat right with people had they been releasing it on Wednesday this upcoming week is the 15th. That's Wednesday, I believe. So had they have let this special go on and released it this upcoming week, who knows what type of promotion plans and events that they had planned. I don't know. Maybe it was the best thing to postpone it, because had they done it, people would have been like, oh, you don't care about the Palisades. It's not the Palisades, it's the Palisades, I believe. I pronounced it wrong earlier. I think it's the Palisades. I'm going to check later. Palisades. But people would say, oh, you don't care about the Palisades, this, that, and the other. You don't care about the LA fires, da, da, da. And they would say that it was, yet again, her trying to take attention away from what's actually happening in the real world and all the troubles that we have going on, even though it is good to have escapism. I mean, for myself, I watch hella reality TV. It's escapism. You escape from your real life. That's just exactly what Meghan is going to be providing with her special. People are going to be able to escape from their own lives into Meghan Markle's little bubble in Montecito and see what it is that she has going on. And I'm hella interested. And I'm also okay with it being postponed because there's a lot going on right now. For one, I took off on January 20th because I have coworkers who proudly are saying that they are supporters of that man. And I'm like, I'll be goddamn if I'm sitting in the office on inauguration day of that fucking man in the office and these asses are happy about it. I'm not sitting in that goddamn office. I need to sit with a bottle of champagne and just be in mourning that this man is actually president again, is being sworn in as president. And just last week, he was a convicted felon. Like, he went to court as a fucking convicted felon. Did he get any jail time? No. Did he get any community service? No. And this is what we really should be seeing, that people with power and money and status, they can do whatever the fuck they want. They can R-word people, they can mishandle funds, they can embezzle, they can bribe people, they can do hush money, they can do whatever the F they want. But if they have a lot of money and they have status and they have a name, they're gonna get away with it and become president if they want to. It's insane. And there's like a lot of people, including people at my job, which is why I had to take off work and use PTO for the 20th. They think that it's okay. Like, they were literally sitting up in the office after Christmas. One chick was like, oh, to the other chick who is my manager, was like, oh, what did you get for Christmas? And she was like, oh, she was telling what she got. And then she was like, oh, yeah, and I got Trump stuff. And I'm like, no. No Trump stuff. So it's different to be a person who voted for Trump versus someone who's going to purchase Trump stuff. To me, someone who purchases Trump stuff is like, you're MAGA. And I'm just like, I can't believe I'm working in the office with fucking MAGA right now. Like, it stressed me. Like, it truly fucked with me the rest of the day. Because here you are with a whole bunch of POCs around you, people of color around you, and you're proudly letting people know that you voted for a man that is directly against all of that. It just fucked me up. So yeah, I had to take off on the 20th, so I'm really happy about that. But this upcoming week, who knows what's to bring? There's a lot going on. So I'm happy that Harry and Meghan, in partnership with Netflix, decided to postpone it to March 4th in my birthday month. So happy birthday, me. But yeah, I think it was the best choice. But of course, they're going to get criticism. People are going to say, oh... And if I'm being honest, I can see the thought process where people are like, okay, so she's postponing it because she wants the attention to be on her special solely when it comes out. And right now there's just a lot of things going on. So, oh, she's going to postpone it so that the attention is on her. Okay, I could see that. Okay, I can rationale that perspective. But I can also see that right now, maybe they had plans, maybe they had events, maybe they had a strategy and everything like that that just would not work given the climate of everything that's happening in society right now. And it wouldn't sit right with them. I mean, and that's fine for me. Obviously, Netflix, a multi-million-dollar company, agreed with their people who make these decisions, and I'm sure they had to sit down and talked about it and gave their points and thoughts and everything like that, and they all collectively came to the decision to do this. So I think that it's the best thing to do, and I, for one, will wait till March, and that's perfectly fine with me. It gives us more time to promote it, and this, that, and other. Meghan has surpassed 1 million followers on IG. She did that within like a little over 24 hours. So the attention, she has the attention, and it's very clear she has the attention. So I'm excited for it, but yeah, so I just... my heart goes out to the people in the Palisades. I want to make sure I'm saying it right. It's not Palisades, it's Palisades, I believe. Hold on, let's see. Palisades. Palisades. Yeah, so I pronounced it wrong earlier, but the Palisades. It looks horrible out there, and my heart just goes out to everyone out there. It's just to lose everything, like literally everything. Think about sitting in your home and looking around at your belongings, just even like the minute things, like this fucking gel, you know, like all gone, just all gone. And there's nothing you can do about it. Some people have insurance, some people don't have insurance. So if you don't have insurance, what the fuck? There's a lot going on in our world. There's a lot going on. So just stay safe, you guys out there. I'm saying my goodbye yet again. I hope that you guys are doing well, and just who knows what 2025 has to bring. Like, it started off real tight. Bye.